Hello, I am Izzy Noodles. Welcome back to the final part of the Tropical Stone. So I mentioned last time what we're going to be doing next, so let me give you a refresher. We are looking for 2 ancient stones to open up these 2 gates, and then we can reach the second red gem. So it doesn't matter which side you start on first, so I'll just do this side simply because it is way quicker than the other side. So shoot the shark before you hop into the water. Okay, and our main goal here is we need to complete the monkey bar section so we can pull the jump switch that's across the way. So hop on in once the shark is dealt with. Bit of lag, that's my end, sorry. Okay, so mind the spikes. I tend to turn when you've got a few sections of spikes like this. It saves you sort of swimming a little too far. Okay, so pull this lever. And that's the monkey bar section complete. So we just need to swim on out of here. Okay, so climbing up to exit the water, and then start just here, and we can grab the monkey bars now. So just where the gate is, that's what we closed up. This is where we want to be to grab the switch. So just turn around. Am I lined up? I am not. Can I side shimmy? No, I can't side shimmy. Of course I can't. I like the side shimmy. Not all of the levels have them though. So try it again. Let's go back. Back around. That's better. Nice. Okay, so what that did was open up a gate that's right up here. So just jump up and we can easily climb on in. And this is the first ancient disc. So for the second one, we actually have quite a lot to do. It's going to take us like 4 times as long as this room to do that. So minding the campfire, make your way to the other side. Because there's actually 4 different challenge rooms before we even get to the stone. What am I doing? I'm walking too much. So there are some bats as well. Okay, and you did see there was a crocodile. This is a pesky crocodile to try and shoot from up here. Sometimes you're better to hang, try and coax it out. Where is your... pesky thing, where have you gone? Did I get it? I feel like I didn't. Did I? Maybe I did. Okay, well, let's continue. So first thing we need to do, we need to use the slopes. So we can see a gate on the left. We can't see as well that there is a gate in the far corner as well. I mean an opening, not an actual gate. Words are failing already. So on the right there is a cage, so that's what we're going to be aiming for. We're heading into the opening in the far corner to begin with. So just be as... And the crocodile is alive. So I will deal with the crocodile. There it is. Okay. So now the slope. So I was a bit too close. When I jumped and I was in midair, I was wondering, I think I'm in the wrong position here, but oh well, we can reload. So being all the way to the left, jump to the next one, and then veer a bit on the next, and we can hop into this gap. So that's removed the cage across the way, but we'll have to go back to the beginning to make the jumps over there. So just hop to the slope and you'll minimize your fall damage right here. There's also a Medpack down here. And then just climb on up and we can do it all again. So this time being a bit more to the right, but we don't need to be pretty much all the way to the right because of the position of the slopes. Okay, magic. And then pull the lever. So grabbing the monkey bars, what that lever did was open this gate ahead. So pull this lever, and what that did was flood the area. So something I didn't yet point out, we have openings. You probably saw the crocodile go in and out of them. We can only reach those openings once we've flooded the room because they are high shafts. We have to swim up the shafts, and those are the different puzzle rooms. One of them has a pattern around the inside edge like this. This is not the odd one out. The odd one out is on the opposite wall. Not that, but the one next to it. So that's the one that's for later. The one with the fancy pattern is for after we've done these 4 separate puzzle rooms. So this one, pretty easy. Doesn't matter which one you do first, by the way. Just do them in whatever order you like. So hit this slope up to here. Pull this lever. That's opened the next gate. Oh, hello. I apologise. It seems to be lagging quite a bit today. I'm sorry about that. Okay, hit this next slope to here and then to here. So pulling that lever and then back down. That's opened this gate. Pull this lever. Okay, so we've seen a gate open in an underwater section. That is through the last area we will be heading through once we've done the puzzle rooms. So that's what we're setting ourselves up for. Right now we've trapped ourselves in, so go back to the very first lever, give it a pull, and then we can leave. So next room. Stupid campfire. I guess it's my own fault. I flooded the area. Okay, this room, not so tricky. There's gonna be some natives somewhere. Oh, out of ammo. Let's go. Yeah, let's just use the pistols. I find it better to climb on the blocks because then you're kind of letting them use up their slow animations to climb onto the blocks themselves. Sometimes they can get stuck on that high cage block and you'll have to wait until you've solved the puzzle to lower the cage to shoot him. So the puzzle is, you see there's 4 levers. We need to pull only one of them, and it's the one without the spike trap tile above it. The rest are spike traps. So go ahead, pull this lever, and that has opened the second gate under the water. So heading now to the third puzzle. Okay, this one irritates me a lot. It's so simple, but I think I struggle because you can't really see the tile lines very well. We need to just go along the patterned path. You see the separate tiles on the ceiling? That's the clue. The rest of the tiles are spike traps. So I do struggle a lot because I can't tell where the tile lines are. Okay, so you do have to go over this raised tile. You can't just jump over the spikes. And we have to go back. Okay, there we go. I do prefer to save just because I don't want to have to redo that one. It's so simple, but so frustrating at the same time. Okay, so this is the odd tile that I was talking about. That's for later. So we have this one last room. And this is a pretty annoying room, but I've mastered it now. I prefer this to that spike room. Okay, so pretty much make your way to the far end. One time I practiced this, when I jumped to the ladder ahead, there was like a low ceiling that knocked me into the lava. I don't know why, and I don't really know how to stop that from happening. Just keep trying to reload. I tried veering to the right, no, to the left, I mean. That seemed to do the trick, to be able to get past, but yeah, I can't give you 100% how to stop that happening. So from here, you need Laura's feet below the rungs. So flip back, and then to here, and then to here. So it can be difficult to figure out which rung you need to be on, because you can easily just fly straight over those slopes. Oh yeah, and lose your footing. There we go. From here, follow the monkey bars and do be careful. If you hit the edge of the monkey bars, she will just let go. She won't stop. She'll let go. Okay, and here is the fourth lever. So the fourth gate is open, and now we can make our way there. So we just have to return back across the room, pulling the lever, swapped the slopes around, so we are still taking the same path back. Okay, I do recommend a save. I do have a bit more experience with this room from practice. But still, better safe than sorry. Because it can be particularly tough to get back. Well, to and from, actually. So on this ladder, you want Laura's feet below the bottom rung, just like the previous section. So flip back. There we go. Okay, so on this slope, you want Laura's feet on the bottom rung. Okay. Now I'm starting to doubt myself. No, on. There we go. Nice, we did it. So once we've done all 4 challenge rooms, we can head to the main room. There will be a native, and again, I use the box strat. There's the box right here to stand on if I can get onto it. Well, he already hopped on. Oh gosh darn it, Laura. Just don't jump into the water. It's all going wrong. Okay, it turned out fine, even though it looked like a bit of a disaster. So don't fall in the water, because there's also a shark. And we can also see here, these are the gates that we've opened. So what I'm going to do, hop on in. There's some Uzi Clips just here. And behind each gate is a lever, so go ahead and pull each lever. So as you pull each one, you can hear that a gate is opening up. I'll explain when I get back onto dry land what the situation is. Okay, so the gates that have just opened were initially blocking off each of these blocks. There's 4 blocks in the walls in the room. So without pulling the levers, you don't get access to all blocks. And that kind of implies you don't have to do all the challenge rooms either. For what we're doing here, we don't even need all of these blocks. I'll use them anyway, but as long as you've got 3 on a lower level, that's fine. So I say lower level, what we're doing is we're putting 1 block slightly higher. So you see the flickering tile right next to me. I'm going to put a block onto here. And then we're going to raise this up. So next we need this block, or just any block, under this high lever. Okay, there we go, that's raised up, and now we're going to build a bridge to get that block underneath that lever, so then we can pull that lever. So this is why I say you don't actually need all these blocks. As long as you've got 3 in a row, you can keep moving them around so you can get the high block to the lever. But let's just go ahead and use them all. Okay, so what that did was open that gate in the wall just there. Before I head on over and grab the second disc, we have a chance to grab another secret. So there is a bit of a precarious gap right there, so carefully jump on in over the slope, and here is our next secret statue. There's a couple of other items in the room as well we can pick up. There is a crocodile, so just try and, well, locate the crocodile. There it is. Okay, so So right here there's a Medpack, and in the far corner is some MP5 Clips. Super stuff. And now let's get back out. Whoops. So easy peasy, just do a running jump from the blocks over to here, and we can grab the second ancient stone. So now we have that, we can go ahead and use both of the ancient stones. So yeah, one room is way quicker to do to get a stone than the other. Quite unusual, but I guess technically not really. That's level editors for you. So minding the campfire, here we go, let's go place them. Nice, now we have the second red gem, we can go ahead and place them both. So exiting out, back this way, down the waterfall. Whoopah. Okay. So once we're on dry land, don't forget there was a parrot initially. I did already shoot it, but if you did not, then don't forget about it. So place the 2 red gems. Gonna have a quick save. There will be a crocodile, and we can't deal with it on this side of dry land. There it is. Oh, okay, that was tough. Sometimes you can meet it in that narrow path and it completely just is in the way. You cannot get past it and it's so frustrating. But climb out and then up here you'll be able to deal with it. If it swims a bit higher, that is. It's completely lost me. I'll have to coax it. Where are you now? Oh, come on. There's always one. Always, you know, when you record and it has to play silly buggers. Seriously though. Come on. Swim higher. There we go. Ooh. Did I get it? I did. Okay, good stuff. So up here we can see a keyhole. There's a few more things up here as well. So that's for later. There's also 2 gates here guarding a key. So from entering, I entered that way. So from the entrance, I'm taking a right. So we've got a few goodies over here. I can grab some flares just here. So it's very easy to get stuck as well in these tiny little cubbies. So go ahead and pull this ceiling lever. And that lowers the cage on this side. We can grab a gold key. We have an air pocket. We can grab the Magnum just here. There's some extra Magnum clips as well. Right through here. And do be careful, some of these little cubbies are actually spike traps, so be careful. there is another ceiling lever. Just here. Okay, and that's opened up the grating in the floor, and we can grab a Lasersight. So that's a sign. We've just picked up a Magnum and a Lasersight, but technically you don't need these because the item that we're going to be shooting, you can just jump with the pistols. So these are not required. They're a hint, but they're not needed. So once you have them, just swim to the room opposite, so left of entering. And to the right, all the way around in the far corner, there is a closed gate. So just keep swimming straight on forward and you'll find this lever. This is going to open the gate to allow us to climb out of the water. So straight through to here. Okay, so keep on climbing. And we have an MP5 just here. So if you missed it the first time round, you can grab it again. And I think I did mention in the first video, it's actually a mod of a shotgun. So ahead of me, you can just see a skeleton over there. This will knock the skeleton off its feet, just like the shotgun would. Proper blast them skeletons. So before heading on over, I didn't want to take that single step back. I'm going to hop over to here and we can use the crowbar right here. Whoopsie. What's occurring? Okay, so now hop on back. So what that lever did was it opened a gate straight ahead so I can pull out a block that's right there. This might be a good place for it to save as well. Okay, over to the rope. Oh, I want this. Oh, in you go on. There we go. So you can just tap the button and fire off a single shot. It's very easy just to have so many shots fired because it is a pretty quick fire weapon. So I grabbed some flares just there and now we can pull out this block. So this is so we can reach the level above. So there's two more skeletons above us, and there's a bridgeway up here as well, so I tend to shimmy to one side and climb up, so there's more chance of getting a hit, oops, to knock the skeletons in the water instead of just pushing them along the bridge. So where's your friend? There's supposed to be two. Okay. Will not question it. So from here on the wall, there is an opening, so we're going to head into there. Here it is. There's an important item we'll be needing. So once you come on in, there'll be a boulder. Don't swap lane so immediately because you'll need to swap back again. And you might have too close a gap to be able to jump between the two lanes. And get ready to swap again. There's another boulder. And we can grab this rose. So as well, before we leave, we can see a secret up there. But there's another boulder as well, so just give a little bit of space and then roll and roll again to activate that. Awesome stuff. So now head on out. We're going to go ahead and use the rows. So just take one step back from the edge and then you can jump on down to here without falling all the way down. So here is where we're going to use the rows. It'll open up the gate on the wall ahead. And I'm just going to grab some ammo. Just here. I thought I was actually going to hit the wall and just fall down. Okay, up we go. And do be careful as you climb up. You can see on the left, you see the teeth sticking out of the wall. So time your way through the door, pull the lever, and that's opened the first gate to that key down in the water. So we are actually completely done in this room and we can leave. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull on out now. Remember, I pointed out a keyhole up here. I could have used this before going into that second underwater room, but I just chose to do that first. So we can use the golden key I picked up. And this is where we can also use the Magnum and the Lasersight. So ahead of me, there's the sphere we need to shoot. We've just opened up that access by using the key. And you can just jump up and use the pistols. So it just seemed a bit of a waste to have these together. Especially the Lasersight, it's not needed at all. There we go. So that opened up the second gate. And we can grab Puna's temple key. So again, climbing on out. So you see a gate ahead of me. There's actually one on the opposite side over here as well. So Puna's temple key is to be used here. It opens both of those gates. Doesn't matter which one you go through, they both lead to the room in front of me. Okay, slide on in, jump at the end to avoid the spikes. And what do we have here? Some receptacles that look very much like the secrets we've been picking up. So let's go ahead and use the 5 sacred statues that we have found. Okay, and the last receptacle just up here. Awesome stuff. That opens this gate and we have what I call the super secret. So once you find all the secrets and you get to use them, I call it a super secret. We have a ruby. So now before heading into that room, that's kind of like the boss room, I'm gonna collect 2 more pickups of ammo. So if you're actually struggling on health and want to do the challenge, this is actually one of the very easiest levels I've played in terms of not needing a medpack and not using much health, not taking damage. But obviously there are the times when you have a bit of a tumble. Face it, we've all done it. We've unnecessarily lost health. So in the room ahead, you can easily not take any damage just by blasting everything with the MP5. It is a good weapon in this game. But I will actually just try and cycle through a bit, so let's not make it too easy for myself. But just tips for yourself, if you want to do it yourself, go with the MP5 if you're struggling with health. But let's just use up what we've got left of the Uzis. When we come in, Puna will arrive. There she is. And she will spawn some natives from somewhere. There we go. I'll swap to the Magnum. Now, now for Puna. Okay, that ammo's out. Don't blast me. So now let's go with the MP5. So I love her design as well. She's got the, what's the stone called? Tomb Raider 3, the lizard-looking stone from the South Pacific. She had that in her staff. It's amazing. So once she's down, she drops a rose. You probably already saw this receptacle. So go ahead and use it. And that lowers this cage. Sometimes them natives do get stuck up on the cage. You'll have to lower the cage and then deal with the natives. But now we can claim the Tropical Stone. Nice. So picking that up opens the second door just here, and we can leave. Awesome stuff. So that is it. We are done. I hope you've enjoyed it. It's been, I feel like I've not done one like this in a long time. So it was a nice change for me. Short and sweet. That's how I like them. Well, I like the longer games as well, actually. But anyway, enough rambling. I hope you've enjoyed this one, and I will see you in the next one. Take it easy, guys and girls.